relationships and connections. And so it's just really a delight for us to be here. Question for all of you. How many of you have yet to launch your first teenager into adulthood? Show of hands.
Wow. Half and half.
I would say we're probably 3/4 or so. Well, it was interesting. Between Arlen's family and ours, we've launched 6. And so we actually, while we were writing Parenting for the Launch, we're launching 2 of our own children. So that was super fun as we're in the moment and talking with so many others. And it was a big deal for me back in 2008, where it happened to our family the first time with our son, Michael. So it was spring of 2008 that I retired from my investment management career. And over the summer, I built a curriculum for financial literacy and life skills. And then in the fall, it was time to launch our son, Michael, to Pepperdine. So Dad has this moment of, have I covered everything? Just like what Tina was saying, total conviction. I went to the den. I came up with a list of exactly 100 life success pointers that I would share with him over the next 2 weeks. And so, but here's the deal. The way the Lord has taken this list, the list turned into a book. I had never written a book before. This was never my plan, but it was his plan. And the list becomes a book. The book turns into a leadership and life skills curriculum courtesy of Arlen that is now training up young people all around the world. And so it's just been an amazing journey, an unexpected journey, and now the Lord's getting us more and more involved with parenting. So that's so did any of these comments ring true a little bit? Because I know for us, as we were launching our kids, not all of them, but certainly some of them were some of those emotions that we had gone through, this agony of milestone of, here we go, we're launching that teen. Isn't that kind of a measure of how we've done as a parent, how well we prepared them? But it's why we wrote our book, and it was so fun living this whole experience while we were writing it, and it's why we're excited to be here to encourage you and equip you for this, the greatest of parenting milestones.
You know, granted, it's not all about what we do that guarantees the outcomes for our kids. But it's true that there are things about our parenting styles that can produce different results in our kids. And to the degree that we want to release confident, well-prepared kids who are successful in the next step, can largely depend on whether we give them wings or whether we give them strings. And you'll hear us talk about the wings versus strings thing a lot. Imagine an eagle. An eagle is free to soar, to fly, to go where it wants to go. Compare that to a kite. A kite is controlled by some strings, and it's never really free to go where it wants to go. So wings would be anything that we do that empower our children to live lives of integrity, live lives of impact. Strings would be those things that we may do, even with good intentions, that inhibit our children from reaching their full potential.